Welcome to our Tuesday live leadership chats. Today I'm talking about how do you coach someone who's an Enneagram Type 5. The Enneagram is an ancient tool for personal understanding, development, and transformation. It's a personality profiling system that can help provide the data that we need to be able to understand how do we go beyond our habitual responses to better understand, relate, and connect with the people and the world that we're a part of. Each personality has its own defense mechanism, and each of us believes that our type or our strategy for survival is the right one. These strategies feel right. Sometimes, though, they can lead us and others astray. And so today we're going to consider the Enneagram type number 5, the analyst, but also called the observer, the thinker, the philosopher, the sage, the investigator, or the recluse. If you've dropped into this live leadership chat today and you're wondering what is the Enneagram, it's worth looking back at our introduction video around the Enneagram, and particularly looking at what are the 9 different types and some of the background to what the Enneagram is. My name is Kylie Butler, and I'm a part of Christian Coaching Institute, which is Australia's leading Christian coaching organisation. And we've been coaching and training leaders in coaching for over 10 years now. A helpful way to describe the Enneagram is to describe it as 9 different stories or ways that we might operate when we're on automatic pilot. There is no better or worse Enneagram type. They are just 9 different filters to the outside world. And so over the last few weeks and next few weeks, we've been looking at some insights and tips for coaching each of the different numbers. But today we're going to look at the Enneagram type number 5. And so some of the definitions that we're describing around the Enneagram type 5 is from an organization called the Enneagram Institute. So fives are alert, insightful, and curious. They are able to concentrate and focus on developing complex ideas and skills. They are independent and innovative and inventive. They can also become preoccupied with their thoughts and imaginary constructs. They become detached, yet highly strung and intense. They typically have problems with eccentricity and isolation. At their best, they are visionary pioneers, often ahead of their time and able to see the world in an entirely new way. Their 5's basic fear is of being useless, helpless, or incapable. Their basic desire is to be capable and competent. Key motivations for a 5. They want to possess knowledge, to understand the environment, and to have everything figured out as a way of defending themselves from threats from the environment around them. So what are some tips in coaching an Enneagram type 5? Firstly, it's to use counterintuitive questions that focus on areas other than the mind. So think around questions of the heart or questions of the gut or questions of the body or outside of themselves. Help the Enneagram 5s remember that they are more than just their mind, their ideas, or their analytical modes. Encourage the type 5 to be more of a participant in life rather than an observer. Support increased comfort in social relationships. Get them to focus on finishing rather than paralysis by analysis. Get 5s to focus their energy on the gaps, building relationships, enriched feelings, and inner knowledge as opposed to mental knowledge. Encourage the type 5 to tap into the emotional intelligence. Now, this is not thinking about emotions, but experiencing emotions. Encourage 5s to move into actions. Be cautious of suggestions or action steps that are more research. If you feel like they have enough information gathered, help them to move to something more tangible in their action steps. Let them know that coaching is a conversation about being curious, that they're not being tested on their knowledge or their cleverness. It's a process of exploration to help them to get the best out of what they can be. So over the next few weeks, we're going to explore more types on how you can coach Enneagram numbers. So stay tuned each week. But today, if you are an Enneagram Type 5, we would love to hear from you. Let us know and share some of your personal tips and insights on how we can coach your personality type 5 better. If you're interested in growing your coaching skills, having better conversations with your team, why not complete our e-learning coaching course? This one is available all of the time. This course will equip you with the skills to give you an idea of the transformative power of the coaching method, and you can apply them immediately into your team, your organization, or your personal relationship. I will post some link in the comments below. So today we talked around how do you coach an Enneagram Type 5. The Enneagram is an ancient tool for personal understanding, development, and transformation. You know, it's a profiling system that gives us the data that we need to help us to understand how do we go beyond our habitual responses in order to better understand, relate, and connect with other people and the world that we are a part of. Each personality type has its unique defense mechanism and its unique strategies for survival that we believe is the right one. Sometimes, though, they can lead us and others astray. And so in particular, we looked at coaching the Enneagram Type 5, the analyst, the observer, the thinker, the philosopher, the sage, the investigator, or the recluse. It's been really great to connect with you today and look forward to seeing you next Tuesday at 1 o'clock. Have a great day.